Hi guys and welcome back to another video. My name is Nje Agi, your host, and my oh my like I said, like I've been telling you guys in my previous videos, this summer I'm not playing. It's me and touring, being adventurous and stuff. So anyway guys, right now I'm actually in Boston. I am at the Franklin Zoo Park. We do have a park here, by the way. It's like almost it's close to the city center, but it's more or less closer to what I would say is the hood, or the ghetto part of Boston. If you've ever heard of places like Dorchester, Roxbury, Hyde Park, Mattapan, those are our ghettos. Yeah. So anyway guys, today I've decided to come and check out the animals. I know they have Maasai giraffes. They call them Maasai giraffes. Those are the giraffes we have at the Arboretum in Kenya, in Nairobi, where you usually go during school trips. I don't know if schools still do that, but I remember when we were younger, we used to be taken on those school trips and we'll go and feed the giraffes is it groundnuts, the ones that they eat and stuff. So they do have that here. They actually have that session where they call them the Maasai giraffes. And but then unfortunately I'm not going to be able to go and see that, because to go and see the giraffes, it's a different session, and I think they charge $200 for a group of up to, I think, 6 or 9 people. And since I'm by myself, it kind of defeats the purpose, for me to pay $200 for an hour and a half to see the giraffes. Because to be honest, I've been wanting to go on a safari for years now. Since 2017, 2018, I've been wanting to go for a game drive, but unfortunately, man, I think I'll just have to wait until the day I'll go to Kenya, of which right now I'm currently thinking about it. I'm thinking of going back home, going back to Kenya. And one of the things I'll do when I'm out there, I am going to definitely go to a game park, whether it's Safari Park or whatever other national park that I'll be able to tour. That is definitely on my list, because man, I don't know, I feel like it's been a while. It's been a while since I was in Kenya, and I feel as though it's high time. It's high time I come back home and just thank God, give thanks from my roots, because that is where I was born. That is where I was raised. And even up to today, as you can see, I still have not lost my culture. I still have my accent. Imagine, after being in America for over 20 years, I still speak like someone who lives in Kenya. In fact, there was another time I was talking to another guy, my friend. He came from Kenya. He moved here in, I believe, 2017 or so. And he was telling me, he's like, man, aki unabonganga sheng kam si mwenye bado ako home. He was like, whenever I have a conversation with you in Sheng, I feel like I'm talking to someone who, has been in Kenya forever. But I don't know. I don't know. It's something that, to me, I feel like an accent is something that you have the choice. You have the choice whether to keep your accent or lose it. You just don't move to a different country and forget your language. Mkosa mila ni mtumwa. Wahenga walishasema, au sio? So yeah, I'm thinking about going back to Kenya. And I'm thinking about doing that this year. God willing, that's my prayer. I am praying that I will make my way to Kenya, because I miss home. And one of the things I will do definitely is visit a game park. And so anyway guys, today I decided, I was like, why not? I have the time, the weather is accommodating, it's not raining today, and it's also not that hot, although it's a bit humid. So I figured, why not? Let me come and support our local zoos around here and see what we have, because it's been a while since I've been here. I've ever come to the zoo before, I think like twice before. In fact, when my grandmother came from Kenya to visit in 2006, we came with her to the zoo, and it was a fun time, Although that time I wasn't so excited, because I was like, gosh, you guys are making me go and walk around and see animals when I can be doing other things, But yeah, so I decided, I was like, why not? Let me just come back and and see the type of animals that we have, and just enjoy this day. And yeah, so pretty much that's what I'm here for. But right now, it's actually, today is Monday, and no, today is Tuesday. I'm sorry. Oh my god, how am I losing my how am I losing my time? Today is Tuesday, July 18th, and it's currently 3:12 p.m. I do have a scheduled session, because to come here you have to purchase your ticket online, so that by the time you get here, they send you a barcode where you use that code to check in, and then there's a tour guide, you know, someone who shows you around. And I think the sessions are like I don't know if it's 30 minutes each or it's an hour, but okay, anyway, I'll find that out when I get inside. But so the one that I scheduled for was 4 p.m. You know, I thought later, I was like, man, I should have scheduled one from 3:30 or 3 o'clock, but I thought I was going to be busy during that time, because I had another engagement before I came here. So I thought it was going to take that long, but I was actually done earlier than I thought, and I also made it here faster than I thought. So now I have 45 minutes to kill before it's time for admission. That's why I was like, anyway, let me just do an introduction, and at least give you guys some, you know, give you guys a clue of why I'm here and what I'm doing. So yeah, guys, but oh my god, as in driving into, you know, I mean, driving here has brought back so many memories, because I've come from a place called Walpole, Mass, and it's not far from here. It's actually like 25 minutes away from here. And yeah, coming down here, I've had to go through you know, Blue Hill Avenue, and Blue Hill Avenue is in the ghetto. If you live in Boston, then you know Dorchester, Mattapan, Hyde Park, Roxbury, you know, all those are ghetto neighborhoods. And my, oh my, memories have come back galore. Hey, I remembered in my heydays when I was in my early and mid 20s, actually early 20s. Oh my god, I used to hang around this neighborhood a lot. I used to know Dorchester like the back of my hand, as in I could drive around Dorchester without even using a GPS, because I literally knew my way around. And the reason for that is because I used to date, like the guys I used to date back then, most of them were from the hood. I used to be that chick who used to mess with guys from the hood, because, you know, I mean, I don't know, when I was young, I never used to date Kenyans, to be honest. But not because of, you know, sio maringo, you know, if I can put it that way. It's just more of, to me, I don't know, I used to like the aggressive nature, because most of the guys who live here were, you know, I mean, are mostly from the Caribbean. You know, they are mostly Jamaican, Haitians, you know, people from Trinidad, Barbados. And, you know, generally guys from the island are known to be aggressive. You know, they have an aggressive nature. And to me, I used to like that. You know, I used to even, okay, right now now that I'm older, I came to figure out it's more of the masculine energy that I used to be attracted to, you know, the aggressiveness. So anyways, and then most Kenyan guys back then, I used to find them to be so timid, you know, walikuwa naogopa, you know, like they used to be fearful, you know. So for that reason, I just used to be attracted to guys from the from the island. And this is where you could find them. So my oh my. But actually there's one guy I used to date on and off, and he's the reason why I got to know Dorchester the way that I got to know it. Because coming here, I thought actually for a minute, I was like, man, maybe I'm going to get lost, you know, the buildings have probably changed and all that. But no, it still looks the same. There's not much that has changed, you know. And yeah, he's the reason why I got to know Dorchester the way that I did. Because man, he used to I mean, we used to drive around and, he'll take me from this place, and then he was a social guy. Like, he used to have so many friends. So, like, we would go from one friend on this side to another, to another, until I got to know my way around Dorchester. But actually, the reason I'm saying this is because, unfortunately, I came to learn the other day that he passed away. And rest in peace. It's unfortunate. I don't know, for me, like, most of the time, like, once I'm in a relationship and, the relationship doesn't work and we go our own separate ways, for me, I usually move on with my life. Like, if we don't stay in touch, I'm not that ex who will keep calling, following up with your life to know how you're doing. That's not me. It's not my nature. I have my own self to worry about, honestly. So, unfortunately, I got to find out the other day that he passed away, actually about 3 years ago now. He passed away during the coronavirus pandemic. And, yeah, so it's very unfortunate, but may his soul rest in peace. So passing here today, that's what has brought up all those memories. I'm like, oh my God, I still haven't lost my way around here. Like, I don't need a GPS. I don't need a GPS to drive around. I know how to get around the hood, if I can put it that way. So yeah, guys, anyway, right now I'm hanging out here. I'm waiting for, I think I'll just sit around in my car for like the next 20 minutes and find my way inside, so at least by 4 o'clock I can be inside, check in and get on with the admission. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just go and check out the animals, and oh my God, let's see what this place has to offer now that I have the psych. Yani, it's given me the psych to go back home. Huh? I'm coming home. Narudi nyumbani. Very soon. So anyway, guys, I'll show you the place, and hope you enjoy the video and you also enjoy the view, as I am intending on enjoying it. Sawa sawa. So I'll catch you guys inside. I don't know where I got that thing from. It's so corny, right? When you throw peace signs, like, who does that in 2023? Anyway, guys, I'll catch you inside. Bye bye. So this is how the park looks like. There's a park outside. You can play volleyball. This is the outside. So let's walk inside, see what the place has to offer. So here I am now walking towards the entrance. This is a huge, like, on the outside it's a park, and then where I'm headed now, it's a zoo now on my right, but on my left, on this side, all of this is the park. So there are people who usually have barbecues and stuff all the way going down towards that other side, or there are people also who take a walk going up that direction. But this is the entrance of the zoo, and there you go. As you can see, it's pretty nice. I don't know what to call this. I don't know if this looks like a huge frog. Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on over here, but oh well, this is the entrance. This is where you gain entry into the premises of the zoo. And these are just some of the postings on the gate. Patrolled by Massachusetts State Police. And then it tells you the giraffe entrance. And yeah, so once you go through the first gate, as you can see, there are beautiful decorations over here. Hi. Yeah, and yeah, there's the giraffe, the Maasai giraffe. I don't know why they call it the Maasai giraffe. I don't know, maybe it came from Kenya or Tanzania. I'm not sure, because I know that's where we have the Maasais. So yeah, now as soon as you walk into the zoo, the first gate, now I'm walking towards the admission section. So here are some zoo rules that you can follow when you're here. It just tells you what to do and what not to do for the safety of the animals themselves and also you. And then this is the place for giraffe admission, I believe. Yeah, this is the general admission place, but the giraffe entrance, yeah, I was right. So anyways, yeah, and by the way, they are hiring. If you live in Boston or around Boston and you're looking for a job, you can apply here. The Zoo of New England is hiring. Actually, let me even take one of these pamphlets and see what this is about. So now I'm just going to go and scan my barcode, and then I'll gain admission and we'll start the journey. So yes, now I am inside. I have gained admission, and that's a directory. As you can see, the Franklin Park Zoo. It's a visitor guide. It shows you the animals that are here and where they are located, so you can find your way around. It's actually not a very big zoo, you know, considering that it's in the neighborhood of Dorchester. And actually, you know, Dorchester used to be a middle class type of neighborhood. It wasn't a ghetto back in the days. It's just that at some point more black people started moving into the neighborhood because it used to be a white neighborhood. Oh, look at that peacock. What is going on? I think this has something to do with the Boston lights. But anyways, yeah, they used to it used to be a middle class neighborhood. It was mostly white people, you know, the middle class family and all. And eventually black people moved in, and the white people moved out, and it became the ghetto. Oh, now here, this is actually, I don't know if you saw the hyena. It was hiding. I don't know why it was hiding, but there's a spotted hyena. Yeah, it kept hiding from the people, like he didn't want to come out. I don't know. But yeah, it was all the way behind the trees. I don't know if you're able to catch that. So here, if you're looking to donate to the different projects that they have, you can go ahead and do that and just drop your dollars or coins in there. So now I have arrived. Welcome to Gorilla Grove. Oh my god, this place was so interesting, by the way. The gorillas are funny. They are a family of, I think, 5. And actually here they are. You'll be able to see them. The father is called Kitombi. Which is so weird. That Kitombi guy, in Swahili that means a whole other different thing. And then that's the mom. She's called Kiki. And then there's the brother. He's called Little Joe. And then there's also a sister somewhere. The sister is so playful. Oh my god, that gorilla was just goals. So yeah, these are just information boards, you know, all across gorillas in the wild, you know, telling you where the gorillas come from, you know, what's their nature and stuff like that. And yeah, gorilla species, there you go. Can be able to see what that's about. And yeah, this is just more information that continues to tell you about the gorilla species and where they come from and stuff. But that one, I don't know. I think that's something to do with goats. I didn't even read that one. But yeah, oh, it talks about the rangers. The rangers, by the way, the guy over there who's holding that calf, he's Kenyan. He's a Kenyan ranger. So yeah, people like you are helping. Threats facing gorillas. Yeah, so this is just more information about the park, wildlife and stuff like that. So yeah, as I was saying about this neighborhood where these gorillas are, Dorchester was a middle class neighborhood back in the days, but eventually when more black people began moving in, the white settlers began moving out, and a significant amount of them moved to, oh, here's Kambiri. Kambiri is another brother. And then here is Aziza. Aziza, this gorilla is so playful. Just keep watching, you're going to see her. She is hilarious. And then there's Pablo. Pablo is actually very quiet. He's not that crazy about, you know, jumping all over or even being around people and stuff. But yeah, where are the gorillas? Kiki, Pablo, Kambiri, Little Joe, Aziza, and Kit. Kit is the father, Kitombi, imagine. Oh my goodness. Hezekia gekuhoya mwathani uririkane kaundu kamwe aneka. So yeah, oh my god, there goes one of them. I'm not sure who that is, but I believe that's Joe. That's little Joe, the brother. And then let's see if we can spot someone else. There goes Aziza. Oh my goodness, this gorilla is so funny. She made my day. Like, she was just all over the place. And then there was a time she was trying to go up the tree, but she couldn't she couldn't grasp herself well, so she fell down, and then she started laughing at herself. Oh my god, that gorilla is funny. So yeah, going back to what I was saying about the settlers. The settlers, they moved out, and a significant amount of them moved to an area called Milton. It's right next to Dorchester anyways, but they moved more in the outskirts, and then with time the neighborhoods, Roxbury, Hyde Park, all those places were later on occupied by low income families, and that's how it eventually became the hood. So yeah, this is the zoo is located right in the middle. So wazungu kujipenda, imagine they put all this stuff right where close to them, but sisi ni nani? Ndio hao sisi ndani. Anyways, oh my goodness, let's see if we can spot the mom. The mom was also quiet. She was not really jumpy. I'm pretty sure she's somewhere around here. I just saw her not too long ago. She was hiding behind one of these walls. She was somewhere there. But anyways, so here I was just walking around, trying to spot the whole family. At least we've seen little Joe, we've seen Aziza, and here goes the father, Kitombi. Ndio huyu. The man of the house. There he is. You're going to see him in a minute. Look at how big he is. Hey, don't mess with the man of the house and his daughter. There goes Aziza. Aziza is just, man, this gorilla is funny. And she loves her dad. Like, most of the time, she was spending her time around Kitombi. So you can tell this is a daddy's girl. And then these kids over here were playing with her. They were knocking on the window and putting their hands. And then she would turn around and give them a high five on the glass. You see? Oh my god, this was so funny. She reminded me of in Kenya, there used to be a gorilla. I don't know if it was at the Arboretum or it was at Nairobi National Park. I'm not pretty sure. But there used to be a gorilla when I was young, and it was called Sebastian. Sebastian used to be a smoker. Oh my god. But that gorilla was so funny. Like, it loved people, it loved being around people. Like, every time you would go to watch him, he will just be entertaining you, and then he would sit there and start smoking his cigarettes. Like, guys used to give him, Sportmans. I think he used to love Sportmans. Masporty. And the gorilla will just smoke and smoke and smoke. Oh my god. So yeah, as in coming here right now, this has just reminded me of those days of Sebastian. But then he died. I think he died when he was like 20 or 25 years. I don't even remember. But yeah, let's work together. Rainforests and biodiversity. This is just more information that talks about wildlife and stuff, and also forests, different species and all that. So here now I am walking around, and I have come across more of these. I don't know, this is something that the city is trying to do, or rather doing. It's called the Boston Lights, but I'm not too sure what it's about. But I believe they are setting them up because maybe they are going to be lighting up at night or something like that, to try and keep the place lit, or I don't know. I don't know. Let me not talk too much about that because I'm not sure what that's about. But they have those things set up all across the zoo, so I don't know what that's about because the park, or rather, the park or the zoo closes at 5 p.m. So right now when it's dark and stuff, or rather when it's dark, I don't know whether those things are supposed to light up, and if they are, I'm not too sure what the purpose of it is. So here we have the Aussie birds, and they are caged, as you can see. They are fenced rather. So if you want to see them, you have to go in there and play with them and stuff. But I didn't go. I wasn't too crazy about seeing them. And then here we have the kiwi, but I didn't even get to see the kiwi because there's a sign here that says no photography, no flash. They are sensitive to light and all, and as you can see inside, it was very, very dark. So they keep the place very dim. So I was like, because I have a camera and all, let me just skip that. So I ended up not going to see the kiwi. So here we have different species. There's the red-necked wallaby, and there's also the emu, and I think there's like 4 different species that are fenced around this area. So actually here are the emus. Yeah, 2 of them, they're just chilling over here. Oh yeah, we also have the red kangaroo, and yeah, I saw all this, by the way. They were just hanging out enjoying the little cool breeze, because here where they are, by the way, the sun is out, and then there was a little cool breeze that was coming in. So it actually felt pretty nice standing around this area. So that's why you see them relaxed like this. The sun is just, they are soaking in the heat, and at the same time the breeze is also giving them a good feel. So yeah, guys, oh my goodness, it's been a while since I came here, as in wow. But I'm enjoying myself. I picked the right day to come here, I guess, because it's not also too congested. If you come in the morning, there's usually more people, because especially now that it's summertime, kids are out. Parents, this is a fun activity. If you have kids, you can bring them, and it's not expensive, by the way. If you come in the morning, I think you pay $21.95 plus tax, so I think you'll pay around $23 to get in. And then I've come in the evening, and this is the last admission. 4 p.m. is the last admission because the zoo closes at 5. So I ended up paying $19 plus tax. I think I paid a total of $21.95 or $22 around there. So it's not expensive. So if you're looking for a fun activity to do and you're just bored at home, come on down. Come to the Franklin Zoo Park and watch some animals, take a walk, and see what nature has to offer. Yeah, so there goes the kangaroo. You've seen all of them. They're just laying. They're just over there chilling, having the time of their life. Man, this has made me so nostalgic. Like I feel like I do want to go back to Kenya now. I just want to go back and see for once appreciate what Kenya has to offer. Because as in most of the times that actually, even growing up in Kenya, when I was in school, we used to go to all those national parks. We used to go for school trips, and we'll be taken to see those things. But it wasn't. It used to hit. Right now it hits different. Because back then it was like yeah, East Africa is one of the major tourist attractions or tourism attractions that are there in Africa or even in the world. But when you're there, you don't really appreciate these things until you leave the country and you stay away from your country for a while, and you see other cultures, you see the diversity that's there around the world, and you start appreciating your country differently. So it's a good thing. So yeah, as you've seen over there, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, that's a place where if you have little kids, you can bring them and they can play around. And then there's also the ice cream place there. They can get water and also you can get ice cream for them. And as you can see, there is the giraffe. It's called Maasai giraffe, and it's only one. I don't know why I used to think there were like two or three, but yeah, unfortunately it's just one of them. And this giraffe is just walking around so majestically, as in wow, it was a sight to behold. And then here we have the zebras. As you can see, there's one zebra over there, the one with stripes. And then these other ones without stripes are called Somali something. I can't remember the exact word, but I believe it should be somewhere on here. Wait, let me see. Here we go. The Somali wild ass. Yeah, so I think these animals were imported. This one looks like it was imported from the Serengeti. I don't know why. Ikona tutabia twa Tanzania. You see the way it's just walking slowly, majestically. Haina haraka. You know. But yeah, so here we also have the gravy zebra. And it's the only one here, but there are more zebras on the other side, but I don't know why that one is on its own. Maybe it's because it's a different kind of species. But yeah, just look at how majestic that zebra is walking. Everything in a big way, you know. And this is just information here. And then, oh my God, yeah, Boston Lights 2023. This little girl is so hilarious. She's called Hannah. Man, she made my day. She made me laugh. I found her somewhere in one of the tents, these tents that spray water to keep people cool. So she was telling me, she's like, come, let's get cool. Oh, wow.